Somebody's at my door. Hold on one sec. Oh, God. Okay, these people. Anyways, Miranda, first name Omar, last name Fuad. Omar Mohsen Ibrahim Fuad. Date of birth, December 14th, 1988.
All right, I got you that time. Let's see if I can see what's going on. And you said you're supposed to have surgery, or what's going on?
Mm-hmm.
Dermatology surgery.
Yeah, they said they're scheduling surgery. So I wonder why it's taking so long.
Sorry, I'm reading a note on here. Okay, so it looks like the note from Toya in the back said that she faxed the information back to your primary care to process a referral for general surgery.
Okay, so
I'm not real sure what's going on.
So
I can send a telephone encounter, 'cause I'm not real sure.
So did they follow up with you?
I don't see anything.
Are they supposed to follow up?
I'm not sure. I think maybe you need to call your primary care, because they're going to be the ones, per what this note is saying, that are going to be processing the referral to general surgery.
Okay, let me get them on a conference call. Hold on one second.
Oh.
On North Monroe, where we want to be your primary care medical home. If this is a medical emergency, please hang up and dial 911. Our office is open Monday through Friday from 8 a.m. to 5 p.m. with lunch from noon to 1. If you need to refill a prescription, please call your pharmacy and ask them to send us your request.
It's okay.
For all other needs,
let me just get them on a conference call so we can make sure.
The next available receptionist will assist you. Thank you for your patience.
So we can make sure we speed this up, because it's taking too long
Please
now.
hold while I transfer your call. Your estimated wait time is 1 minute.
Back till Tuesday, and she's I can see if she makes it back.
Your estimated wait time is 1 minute.
North Florida Medical, Fallon speaking. How may I help you?
Good morning, Fallon. This is Omar Mohsen Ibrahim Fuad. Date of birth, December 14th, 1988. My primary care physician is Carla Robertson. I have a representative on the phone named Miranda from my dermatologist office, the dermatology specialist of Florida at 1474 Market Street. Miranda, you said that they faxed over the documentation for this general surgery?
Yes. The note that I have says that they faxed the chart notes back to primary care to follow up primary care to get a referral for general surgery.
Okay, so he need to follow up with us to get to...
Yeah. to get a referral for general surgery. Is per the
Okay,
notes
and then
that
can
I
you
have.
can you tell me your date of birth again?
Sure. It's December 14th, 1988.
All right, you say your name.
Omar Mohsen Ibrahim Fuad. First name Omar, O-M-A-R. Last name Fuad, F as in Foxtrot, O as in Oscar, U as in uniform, A as in Alpha, D as in Delta.
All right. Okay, so did you want to go set up a televisit sometime?
Yeah.
Probably it'll be next week sometime. We can do.
Is there a way we could do that much sooner? Because we've been trying to get this general surgery scheduled for more than a year now.
Yeah, because it looks like the only thing that she has available next week is will be Wednesday at 7:30 or Thursday at 10:30.
So I already spoke to her about this, and I already showed her what I need surgically removed in person when I went there and saw her in person.
Yeah, but I know you had a visit because you were supposed to have a televisit on the 5th.
Mm-hmm. I had a televisit with her also after I physically showed her, the lumps that need to be removed, and I explained to her that the surgeries were already scheduled in South Florida with a different dermatology surgeon, and she removed some of the lumps, but not all of them, because I ended up having it moved to Tallahassee. So those are one of the things that she said she was going to put in for me to go see the specialist for and all that. So she's already aware. So is there a way you could kind of just have her put it in as like stat, for example, so they could just hurry it up? Because
I know on the 5th, on June 5th, she put in the encounters that please advise patient that his authorization was approved. Call them to get scheduled at dermatology specialist of Florida. One of the nurses tried to reach out to you on June 10th. They called.
She put me on hold. That's why that music's playing.
If they called and left a voicemail requesting call back, patient called on then you called them on June 10th. Called back and said patient called me regarding the referral for surgery. I told him authorization was sent and that he can call the dermatologist.
Okay.
So the authorization has already been approved. So it's something on their end that they need to do.
Okay. Well, yeah. If you don't mind, just when they get me off of hold, you could just make sure you bring that to their attention, because for some reason they're prolonging this entire situation and it's making.
And then this was back in June 5th when she said that your authorization was approved.
Okay, that's very good news. Miranda, are you still there?
Yes.
Yeah, could you tell Miranda that they approved it and what they need to do?
Yeah, they approved for him to do the surgery back on June 5th. The authorization was approved.
Okay. I will send a telephone encounter to the lady who handles that in the back. She's out till Tuesday, and I'll have her give him a call back.
Okay, perfect.
Okay.
Miranda, when should I be expecting a phone call?
So it would be Tuesday when she gets back, by the end of the day.
Is there any way we could do that sooner to schedule this appointment for surgery?
I could send a telephone encounter to somebody who's back there today and see if they can give you a call today.
Yeah, because
right now they're in active clinic, so.
So is there a location that you guys deal with that I could just go to right away and get the surgery? Because I mean we've been. I mean, it's literally been almost 2 years now that we've been trying to get this surgery scheduled.
Okay. I'm not real sure. I don't know who's going to do it, whether it'll be Mo's or what's exactly going on. There's no notes on that, so I'd have to ask them back there, and I'll just have somebody give you a call back, because I don't want to tell you the wrong thing.
Okay. Do you need anything else from me?
I don't.
Well, do you need
Okay.
do you need a specific referral or authorization for a specific name of a surgeon, or it's just like a location that they do the surgeries?
No, it's something like that. Pre-authorization is usually it goes through your insurance, so it's whatever they sent us, and we sent to our referral clerk. So that's how it was approved. So they already did the pre-authorization, and it's for the surgery.
Does it specify what surgery it is?
It is for the dermatology specialist, because then she left the number for you to give them a call to schedule.
What I'm saying is, what code did they use for the specific surgery?
It will be on their end, so they should have all that information.
So, Miranda, do you see what specific surgery they specified?
It does not say, but I can definitely have it in.
Hold on, let me see. It
call you
says
back.
approved. I got a number. It say a cert number.
Okay.
So CERT abbreviation. You want me to write? You want to write it down?
Yes.
228 017448.
You said 228-7148?
228-017-448.
And what number is that exactly? Does it say?
It's abbreviated, so it say approved, and it say CERT.
Is there any like a specific code that they have on there, like a medical and billing
I
code?
guess that's the confirmation.
What else does it say on there?
That's it. That's the confirmation. So everything else is on their end.
Okay. Does it say CFS or SX or MC or anything like that?
No, everything else should be on. Like, they should have all of that information at the dermatologist.
And when does it say that they sent the approval for surgery?
I told you that it was on June 5th that Miss Carla said to reach out to you.
Okay, June 5th.
But the referral clerk put those numbers on May 15th.
Alrighty, so I sent the telephone encounter, so you're all set.
All right.
Okay.
Have a wonderful day.
And then,
All right, you as well.
hold on real quick. So, Miranda, what's left to do so I could actually get the surgeries?
So I need them in the back to let me know what kind of surgery you're supposed to be having, because we do different,
All right, yeah, have a good day.
times here. You too.
So, is it
Different kinds.
is there a way to get them on the phone now so I can speak to them?
Well, they're all in active clinic right now, so I did send a telephone encounter to one of them back there, and they should give you a call by the end of clinic ends at 12, so you should get a phone call after that.
So there isn't anybody I could speak to right now? I mean, it should only take a few minutes.
Yeah, I mean, I can see if somebody's available, but like I said, everybody's in active clinic, and they're all helping patients. But let me see, okay? Hang on 1 second.
Thank you.
to transfer you back there to talk to Carly.
Okay.
Okay? All right, hang on 1 second. This is Carly.
Hi, Carly. How are you doing?
I'm good. How are you?
I'd be better if I could get the surgery done.
I understand.
Is this Toya?
So,
It's not Toya, right?
no, this isn't Toya.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, but I remember Toya talking to you in your primary care about this.
Mm-hmm.
They said that your primary care authorized you for the surgery, like everything's good to go.
Oh, okay. Well,
No, I don't know. That's what they told me. Is that what your primary said?
yeah. They said they approved it in. They said I was medically cleared for surgery on May 15, 2026, and then they approved the surgery on June 5th, 2026. But I mean, it's August 7th, Friday, August 7th, 2026.
The problem is, I don't know if it's been explained clear enough to your primary care or you, but we physically don't have the equipment in office to do that kind of surgery.
Yeah, I know.
So that's why in your note we had the referral for general surgery. So general surgery should be getting in touch with you.
Who is general surgery?
Say it again.
Who is general surgery?
It's whoever your insurance approved to do your surgery. We wouldn't know.
So
because
they
you
said,
have to go to a surgeon that accepts your insurance.
Yeah, so Toya said they were gonna assign a surgeon who accepts my insurance.
They would. We wouldn't though. Your insurance would put you in touch with the surgeon that takes your insurance to do your surgery, but we wouldn't know any of that because once the note left us and we referred you back to your primary care then handles the referral to general surgery, and your insurance will find a surgeon who covers you and takes your insurance.
Okay, hold on 1 second. Let me just get my insurance on the line so we could tell them that, so we could do this right away. It'll only take a minute. Hold on 1 second.
If you are calling about a Humana Medicaid member from the state of...
Oh, okay. I didn't know what it was supposed to look like first.
Thanks for calling Humana. My name is Mr. Advocate. How may I assist you today?
Is this Ebony, a supervisor at Humana?
No, you have reached Met Pharmacy. Met S. Pacific Caller's line.
This isn't Humana Medicaid?
Yes, this is Humana Medicaid.
Who is this? Am I speaking to?
My name is Ebony.
Yeah, that's what I said.
Yeah, you reached Humana.
What were you saying? The prescriber line or something?
All right, but for just a moment.
Okay, don't worry
You have
about.
reached Humana.
Don't worry about that, Ebony. So this is Omar Mohsen Ibrahim Fuad, birthday December 14th, 1988. Humana member ID number
May I have your Humana ID?
H08403701. I have a lovely representative named Carly from my dermatologist office at Dermatology Specialist of Florida, 1474 Market Street here in Tallahassee, Florida, on the line with us today. She has received the referral for general surgery from my primary care physician, Carla Robertson, at North Florida Medical Center here in Tallahassee, Florida. And now, Carly, could you tell her what else we need to do, please?
All right, but for just a moment, I need to review some information regarding your account. I do apologize. May I have your date of birth and also your zip code?
1214-1988-32303.
All right, but for just a moment. All right, so I will advise I will help the best way I can to resolve your concerns. Now I can stay on the line for 15 minutes due to have other members to help assist. All right, bear for just a moment.
I really don't like when you guys
And
say
how
that.
can I?
Carly, can you please explain to her what you were explaining to me, please?
Mr. Ford came in and he wanted a surgery done to remove some of the HS fissures and scarring. Once we saw him here, we had to send his referral back to primary care, which is how that works. But once it went back to primary care, we had the notes for general surgery to do the procedure, but we don't have really anything else to do with it. Once the note got sent back to primary care, I told him that his primary care would then send the referral to whatever surgeon accepts his insurance. So I think the other person who probably should be on the phone is primary care, because we've already sent the chart notes back to them.
So we just got off a conference call with Miranda, the front desk person there, the dermatology specialist of Florida, and the primary care office. They confirmed that they medically cleared me for surgery on May 15th, 2026, and then they put in the authorization or referral for general surgery on June 5th. They approved the surgery. So you said I need to find a surgeon through my insurance that accepts my insurance?
Yes.
Okay, so...
Yes, you need to find a surgeon that takes your insurance, because we do not have the equipment in office to do that procedure here.
And what type of surgeon are you need to locate?
A general surgeon.
Pretty much the same surgeon that did the previous surgery that I had at the True Derm in Wellington, Florida. Dr. Andli Busmani. She removed several of those lumps underneath the skin, which some of them were superficial, some of them weren't. But there was appointment scheduled to remove the rest of them, but I had to move to Tallahassee, Florida, because of malicious harassment after I became a victim of police brutality, and then I reported the police brutality and tried to obtain monetary relief through the courts, and they kept harassing me in an attempt to make me quit from complaining and pursuing a lawsuit against the police department. So I had to move to Tallahassee, Florida for my safety, and now I'm still having to do these surgeries. And it's taking a lot longer than I expected.
All right, bear for just a moment.
And it's making me sick, too, so I really need to remove these lumps.
All right, so of course, this similar information you can also find on Humana.com to locate in-network providers as well. So you just need to locate a general surgeon that are accepting patients.
Yeah, if you could just go ahead and tell Carly, the best one, the best one on that list, give them their information now so she could document it, and then we could schedule it right away.
All right, so what I can do is
I don't have anything to do with it. I'm sorry to cut you off, but the note got sent back to primary care. A specialist can't refer to a specialist. So once the note got sent back to primary care, I have no scheduling privileges with general surgery. I have no way to recommend a surgeon, assign you a surgeon. The note has been completed, and the note said that general surgery now takes on his case. So that's all on dermatology specialist side. Like there's nothing further I can do.
What codes did they use in the specifics of the approval for the surgery? So when I get in contact with the surgeon,
that would be a primary care question.
Oh, you don't have the approval in front of you?
No, because once we sent your note back to primary care, they've handled everything up until there. The only thing that we did was look at your skin, say yes, he can have these surgically removed. But since a specialist can't refer to a specialist, it went back to your primary care, and they handled everything dealing with the surgeon. So any codes dealing with the surgery, that goes to primary care. They have that information that would then go to general surgery.
So, but it is approved. So, as of right now, it's approved for general surgery. So, in the sense of finding a dermatologist
primary care.
in the sense of finding a surgeon who's a dermatologist or a dermatologist who does surgery, the general surgery approval will ultimately be accepted in the sense of removing these lumps, right?
So your primary care has to get the referral for general surgery.
Yeah, so they already...
A general surgeon
No.
that takes
Carly,
your insurance
Carly.
has to do the procedure.
Yeah, I understand that. So what I'm saying is I was approved for surgery on June 5th, 2026, and medically cleared for surgery on May 15th, 2026. But what I'm saying is the way they worded that I'm approved for general surgery. So the surgeon that we're going to find right now, as long as the approval says general surgery, they'll be able to do the surgery itself, obviously, right? Ebony?
Dermatology specialist is not assigning the surgeon.
No, I know, Ebony. I'm asking you.
Your insurance has to... I don't think Ebony's on the line anymore.
No, she is.
No, I'm still on the line. I do apologize. What I do is I do apologize for the inconvenience. Now, if she's stating that your primary care physician has to refer the provider and get an authorization on file, so what I have to do is I will send a list of in-network general surgeons that are in the network. You can contact the providers and let them know, see which one best fit for you. So, of course, I can send a list. What's your email address? That way I can send a list out to you.
duediligencecorporate@gmail.com.
All right, so I would like to advise that the list is sent out to you immediately. It's going to come in the form of do not reply at humana.com. If you're unable to review in your inbox, please check your junk or spam folder, and you will click the PDF box in the email for the provider's information. Now, if we send such results via unsecure email, you're protected. The information may be accessed by third parties during transmission or seen by others if you share an email address. Do you agree to receive this via unsecure email?
Sure.
All right, so the email is good for 60 days, and the email has been sent regarding general surgeons. And would you like for me to provide you benefits information?
No. Why is it only good for 60 days?
Due to sometimes provider contract may change or they're not accepting, so it's good for 60 days.
So does the email get deleted after 60 days or what?
I'm not sure. I do apologize.
Oh, okay, I see. You just sent me a link to just a search for general surgeons through the Humana website. I see what you did.
Yes.
Okay, so
now, of course,
is there a way you can narrow this list down to make sure they accept my insurance and make sure they're not a pediatric center and to make sure that
I already did that. I already narrowed down to providers that are accepting new patients, and I narrowed down to surgery physicians. It didn't really have nothing about pediatrics, so I just surgery physicians. And of course, these are providers that are does accept your plan.
Okay. All right, let me try to call these people. And then, are you aware of the authorization for the general surgery, Ebony? Is there a way you can confirm that?
Authorization for general surgeon. Okay, so regarding getting the authorization for a surgery, basically your primary care physician would submit an authorization to Humana for review.
What I'm asking is there a way you can confirm that right now while we're on the phone?
All right, so you would like to check and see if an authorization
yes.
on file? Do you know who is the provider?
Carly, who's the provider?
I'm sorry, provider at dermatology specialist? Or your primary care? Because I wouldn't know the provider at your primary care.
Ebony, who are you referring to?
Well, do you know what type of, the mission to check who will be the treating provider? Requesting provider would be your primary care physician, then the treating provider is who's doing the surgery.
So you just sent me a list of providers to do the surgery. So what are you asking me exactly?
Okay, so in order to check and see if there's an authorization on file for a surgery, then the authorization will have the treating provider. So if you have not treated, list a treating provider as of yet, so then there would not be no authorization. I just sent you the list over. So, of course, whichever one best fits you on that list I sent you of general surgery, they will have to have a treating provider listed on that authorization for the surgery.
And who does that?
Well, you pick one from off the list, which one best fits you. Then you will contact your primary care physician regarding the general surgery, and they would do their authorization referral review, and then they would send that information to Humana for review. So currently there will not be one due to you have not picked a general surgeon as of yet.
Okay, so the referral for general surgery that was put in on June 5th, 2026, can you confirm that one?
And who did that for June 5th?
North Florida Medical Center and Dermatology Specialist of Florida.
What hospital? I'm sorry. I show one, but I'm not. Was it an outpatient surgery procedure?
Yes.
All right, bear for just a moment. And do you know what type of procedure it was for?
I don't. It's just to remove some superficial and unsuperficial lumps from underneath my skin, like little cysts.
Now, was the treating provider at Holmes Community Hospital Corporation?
Carla, was it at Holmes Community Hospital Corporation?
I'm sorry. I'm honestly not sure of the procedure that you're referring to. All that happened at
Yeah, that's why I need more information.
So what information do you have, Ebony?
Well, if you're stating for an outpatient procedure, so what authorization are you referring to? Is it
What information do you have in reference to an outpatient procedure for surgery?
All right, so this one, if it's regarding around June 5th, this authorization was from May 6, 2026, with the end date of August 3rd, 2026 for outpatient surgery procedures. This is treating provider was Holmes County Hospital. Requesting provider was Robert Pierce.
And you said that was until August 6th, 2026, which was yesterday?
August 3rd.
So 4 days ago. So it expired 4 days ago. Correct?
And it says an unlisted procedure, so it does not provide more information. So I would need more information to get a better understanding of what authorization you're referring to.
So we just established what the surgery is for. So the authorization expired 4 days ago, correct?
It says for one visit for an unlisted procedure.
Unlisted procedure. And what type of doctor is it?
It just said the treating provider was Holmes County Hospital Corporation.
Right, but what type of doctor was it? Robert Pierce. What is it?
The requesting provider who requested it was Robert Pierce.
Okay, so what kind of doctor does it say he is?
It doesn't provide what type of provider he was or is. It just says the name of treating. And this is some information you can also find on Humana.com to check for authorization and referrals on file as well.
Yeah, but I'm on the phone with you, so I'm asking you. Robert Pierce.
I can.
Doctor.
Now, this provider is out of network, so it would not provide what type of provider he is.
Okay.
It looks like a hospital provider. Maybe it's listed at the same hospital.
It says Robert Pierce, DMD. He's a dentist. So, do you have any referrals that are approved for general surgery through Dermatology Specialist of Florida and North Florida Medical Center? It says I was approved.
Do you know who the individual provider is?
No. but they're telling me I was approved for surgery on June 5th, 2026.
Okay, so I'm not showing an authorization on file this time. If that's the incorrect one for an outpatient surgery.
So, Carla, I mean, they're saying that she doesn't see any authorization. So, I mean, is there maybe like a reference number or something we could relay to her so she could pull that up? Because when I called you...
Mr. Ford, I'm sorry, but your primary care would have that information. Dermatology specialist sent the chart note back to them and let them know that you needed a referral for surgery regarding your HS lesions, so primary care would have all that information.
You said it's called HS lesions?
Yes, sir.
So she mentioned something about a number that says CERT 228017448, Ebony, when I was on the phone earlier with Miranda from Dermatology Specialists of Florida and Fallon from North Florida Medical Center, my primary care physician's office. Does the number CERT?
All right, currently there's no author.
Does the number
CER2?
CERT 228017448.
Okay, so that authorization is for consultation with treatment.
For where? For surgery, for like a dermatology surgery?
Well, this is stated that this is for Wakula Medical Center is the requesting provider. Treating provider is for Elizabeth Miller. This is for office or other outpatient visits, evaluation.
Okay,
so this is like an office visit.
Okay, what code?
Yes,
what code?
So that was for his office visit here.
So what code did they use for this specific type of surgery?
It was no surgery. It's for like an office visit.
Okay, so when I call the dermatologist's office, the surgeon's office, right? What do I tell them? I've got a approval for CERT 228017448 office visit to remove HS lesions. What do I say?
So, dermatology specialist is a specialist office. A surgeon is also a specialist. You wouldn't be able to read the number from the referral here because a specialist can't refer to a specialist. So that number won't do you any good when you talk to surgery. Your primary care has to write you a new referral to the surgeon. So that list that Ms. Ebony sent you, you need to find a surgeon on there that you would like to do your procedure. Let your primary care know so that they can write a referral for that provider. So that code that you just read won't do anything for you.
Okay. So I found one. It's saying Jarrod, Joey, AMD. Let me try to call them real quick.
Thank you for calling Memorial Physician
You all,
Partners
that's all the
Surgical
time I have for today.
If you are a physician
I'll
or
make a
hospital
telephone
calling,
encounter.
please press 1.
Thank you, Carla.
You have a great day.
Location,
And Mr.
press 2. All
Mr.
other
Omar, and again, I do apologize for the inconvenience. Now 15 minutes has passed. Now I'll have to disconnect
Office
the call.
hours are Monday through Thursday, 8 a.m. to 5 p.m.
I don't like when you say that.
And Friday, 8:30 a.m. to 4 p.m. Our fax number is 850-431-2199. For addresses, there are 3 locations as follows. Dr. Brett Howard, Dr. Jarrod Robertson, Dr. Marvin Rhodes, Christina Dupler, ARNP, and Emily Godfrey, PA, are located at 1405 Centerville Road, Suite 4400, Tallahassee, Florida, 32308. This is in the Dogwood Building on Level 4 of the Tallahassee Memorial Healthcare Campus. Dr. Joey Jarrod,
Dr. James Parker, Megan Bell, PA, Courtney Roche, PA, Greg Lafitte, PA, Brandy Thompson, ARNP, as well as Ann Humphreys, dietitian, are located at 1401 Centerville Road, Suite G02, Tallahassee, Florida, 32308. This is in the Azalea building on ground level of the Tallahassee Memorial Healthcare Campus. Dr. Melissa Amundson, Dr. John Dorch, Dr. Megan Morrow, Dr. George Pennington, Dr. Matthew Ramsayer, and Erica Wessner, PA, are located at 1401 Centerville Road, Suite 100, Tallahassee, Florida, 32308. This is in the Azalea building on level 1 of the Tallahassee Memorial Healthcare Campus. Office hours are Monday through Thursday, 8 a.m. to 5 p.m. and Friday, 8:30 a.m. to 4 p.m. Our fax number is 850-431-2199. For addresses, there are 3 locations as
May I
follows.
speak to a representative, please?
Dr. Brett Howard, Dr. Jarrod Robertson. Office hours are Monday through Thursday, 8 a.m. to 5 p.m. Office hours are Monday through Thursday, 8 a.m.
Thank you for calling Tallahassee Memorial Physician Partners Surgical Specialists. If you are a physician or hospital calling, please press 1. To hear office hours, location, and fax numbers, press 2. All other callers, press 3.
Wait while I transfer your call.
All of our agents are taking care of other customers. Please stay on the line. The next available agent will be with you shortly.
This call may be monitored or recorded.
More. Ask your provider to send you a personalized activation link or visit TN.
Good morning, surgical specialist, bariatrics. This is Lisa. How can I help you?
Good morning, Lisa. How are you?
Good morning. I'm doing well, and yourself?
I am doing well as well. Did I say that correctly?
Yes, you did.
Well as well. Is that even like a?
Well as can be expected.
What? I'm doing well as can be expected, Lisa. Thank you for asking. I'm trying to get a hang of this professional stuff. I'm trying to go to medical school too. So, Lisa, I've got a referral for general surgery. They told me to look for a general surgeon that's within the network of Humana Medicaid. I'm looking at one here on the list that Ebony, a supervisor of Humana Medicaid, sent to me. Says James Jarrod Robertson or James Parker.
Yes, sir.
Either one of those, either one of those would be great. I mean, Jarrod Robertson has the same last name as my primary care physician, Carla Robertson, at North Florida Medical Center. So I think that'll be kind of cool. And then James Parker, he's got the same last name as my English teacher at Tallahassee State College. So either one.
There you go.
Yeah, either one of those would be fine with me. You know.
So then you remember their name, it wouldn't be an issue.
That as well as the fact that I could always go back to them like, hey, guess who did my surgery? One of your family members, you know.
At some point in time. What's your date of birth?
December 14th, 1988.
All right. And remind me of your last name, sir. I'm sorry.
Don't be sorry. It's not your fault. I never even said my name. I should have introduced myself. That's the proper way. I should. There you go. Yep. That's what I didn't do. My name is Omar Mohsen Ibrahim Fuad. First name Omar, Oscar, Mary, Alpha Romeo, OMAR. Last name Fuad, FOUAD, Foxtrot, Oscar, Uniform, Alpha Delta.
All righty. Just 1 minute. All right, let me check and see if we've gotten your referral yet. I'm going to place you on a brief hold, okay?
So they told me that they have the approval for the surgery. They medically cleared me for surgery on May 15, 2026, and they approved me for surgery on June 5th, 2026. They need to remove something called HS lesions, And then there's a CERT number on there. It says 228-017-448.
Okay. Who approved you for surgery?
My primary care physician, Carla Robertson at North Florida Medical Center, dermatology specialist of Florida, Elizabeth Miller, my dermatologist there, and Humana Medicaid. I literally just got off a conference call with all of them.
Okay.
And
Now, the referral that they said they sent, did they say when they sent that referral?
they said they approved it on June 5th, 2026, and I was medically cleared for surgery on May 15th, 2026. But they said they don't have the equipment at the dermatology specialist of Florida at the 1474 Market Street location. So they said to call Humana, ask them for a list of doctors that are within the network of Humana who could do this surgery, and then pretty much pick one, call them, tell them I need to schedule an appointment, and then they have the referral and authorization already readily available for them.
Okay. So what's going to need to happen, Mr. Omar, is they're going to need to send the referral to us before we can schedule you an appointment.
That's not a problem. It'll literally take a minute. Hold on 1 second. Let me get them on a conference call.
Reach North Florida Medical Centers on North Monroe, where we want to be your primary care medical home. If this is a medical emergency, please hang up and dial 911. Our office is open Monday through Friday from 8 a.m. to 5 p.m. with lunch from noon to 1. If you need to refill a prescription, please call your pharmacy and ask them to send us your request. For all other needs, please continue to hold, and the next available receptionist will assist you. Thank you for your patience.
Please hold while I transfer your call.
Florida Medical, this is Diana.
Diana, this is Omar Mohsen Ibrahim Fouad, date of birth December 14th, 1988. I have a representative on the phone from the surgery physician's office at TMH Physician Partners. We found a surgeon. They're just asking for the referral to be sent to them directly. Ma'am, are you still there?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, could you just tell them what you told me, please?
Hi, this is Lisa with Dr. Robertson's office.
Yes, ma'am.
And what I was explaining to Mr. Omar is we actually need the referral sent over to us prior to us being able to schedule the patient.
Okay.
Would you like
what would we be referring him over there for?
General surgery to remove HS lesions. It says the CERT number is 228-017-448.
All right. So what we're going to need to do is we're going to need to get you scheduled to have an in-office visit for a referral, because I can't just send a referral for something that
it's already put in.
We have none.
Yeah, Carla Robertson already put it in. I was approved for surgery.
Carla Robertson already put in a referral to surgery?
Yes.
When?
She said I was approved for surgery to remove the HS lesions on June 5th, 2026, and I was medically cleared for surgery on May 15th, 2026. I literally just got off a conference call with Fallon there at North Florida Medical Center.
Okay, so we approved we did a medical clearance for you.
Mm-hmm. Yes, that was on May 15th.
And now you need a referral to get a surgery.
Yes.
Hold on for me for a moment.
Mm-hmm.
Omar?
Yes, Lisa?
Okay. Do you have something to write with?
Yes.
Okay. Write down this fax number.
Okay.
850-431-2199.
Okay.
That's our fax number. Because I have 2 other calls in the queue that I'm going to have to answer. Because this is a call center. Just tell them they need to fax that referral to that fax number.
Okay.
And as soon as we get it, we're going to call you to get that appointment scheduled.
Okay, and then what's the address and the information of Dr. Jarrod Robertson?
Okay, so that you won't need our physical address because it's going to go to a fax, to an actual fax. So it's not going to come to like a physical place.
Okay. Should they put like attention Lisa on there so you see it right away?
No, sir. It's just going to be the referral department.
Okay, referral.
Because I work in a call center.
Okay, referral department. Do they have a number as well?
Yes, sir. Sir?
Does the referral department have a number as well?
The number that you called, the 850-431-2100.
Wait, hold on, you said 850. Say it again.
431-2100.
2100. Okay, and that's the that's the referral department for who exactly?
For TMH surgical specialist, for all the doctors that are in our office.
TMH surgical specialist.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Lisa said.
No.
Hello?
Oh, no. Well, you guys, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to merge both of those calls.
It's okay.
together.
Diana, real quick. Lisa just gave me some...
Nope. I have someone else on the phone, so I'm going to drop the call.
Well, that was rude.
Hello?
Yes.
Okay. Sorry. Now, I accidentally merged another patient onto the phone call.
Okay.
So that's why I didn't want to go any further.
Oh, I understand.
okay.
I apologize. I apologize.
Yeah. So it's all right. So I'm going to get you transferred over to Fallon. She's going to attend to you and assist you because I'm not going to be able to. So hold on.
Okay. Thank you, Diana. Sorry for the confusion.
Sorry. North Florida Medical Fallon, so can I help you?
Fallon, I have a lovely representative on the phone named Lisa from the TMH Surgical Specialist Referral Department. She's asking for you to just fax over the referral to 850-431-2199 for Dr. Jarrod Robertson. Lisa, did I say that correctly?
Can you give me your date of birth again?
Absolutely. It's December 14th, 1988.
Okay, so what I may have to do is just wait on Miss Carla because I don't want to send anything or do anything that I'm not supposed to do because it looked like it was already addressed with the dermatology associates because it say that the dermatologist referral for surgery was at the dermatology specialist of Florida Place.
Mm-hmm.
So
yeah, so
I'm not
if you remember,
trying to send any.
No, I hear what you're saying. So if you remember the conference call that we literally just had about 15 or 16 minutes and 58 seconds ago, approximately with Carly and the Carly from the Dermatology Specialist of Florida and North Florida Medical Center. They said they don't have the equipment at Dermatology Specialist of Florida to do the surgery.
So it will be them to send whatever we sent to them, because it's them doing the surgery. So it would have to be them on their end.
They said they said they're not willing to do referrals from specialist to specialist. They said it would have to come from the primary care physician. So it's not a problem. It's not a problem. So we found.
Let me interrupt y'all for just one moment. Because I can't stay on the call while y'all debate this, and I'm not meaning any disrespect by no means. But if this may not be something that we can do here, Mr. Omar, I'm not sure that's something that the doctors would have to review. But whoever sends the referral over will be more than happy to review it to determine if that's something that we do here. But I'm going to have to disconnect the call because I have other calls in my queue. So if whoever decides to send the referral over to us, we'll be more than happy to review it. And Mr. Omar, as soon as we get it, it'll take 24 to 48 hours for us to review it. And then we'll be more than happy to call you and make an appointment, okay?
I really appreciate that, Lisa. Is there a supervisor I could speak to there?
At our office?
Yes.
No, sir. Unfortunately, not at this time because you're not currently a patient with us yet.
Well, I just want to verify that they'll be able to do the surgery because they're willing to send their referral over.
Well, they won't. I'm sorry, I didn't mean to cut you off, Mr. Omar. They won't be able to because they don't have any of your records to verify exactly what needs to be done in your case.
Well, what I'm saying is we'll go over it real quick. So I just want to make sure we don't just send the referral and waste more time.
Well, ma'am, when my provider comes back on Monday, I will get with her to see if we can reroute that referral to you guys. But until then, Mr. Omar, we are at a standstill until your provider comes back into office. So it's nothing that no one can do right now until Ms. Carla rewrites that referral to reroute it to them, okay?
Okay, so as of right now, we need to reroute it to Dr. Jarrod Robertson, Jarrod, last name Robertson, regular spelling Robertson. He's a surgeon at the TMH Surgical Specialists here in Tallahassee, Florida, and their fax number is 850-431-2199. Lisa, is there any other information I need to tell them?
Yes, sir. Mr. Omar, that's correct. Yes, sir.
Okay. So is there any other information that they need to specify on there other than the referral itself?
No, sir.
Okay, perfect. Thank you very much, Lisa, and I apologize for the inconvenience and the time that we've taken up on this call, but I really appreciate your help,
That's
Lisa.
okay, Mr. Omar, and we look forward to speaking with you.
I look forward to speaking with you, and I look forward to getting this surgery finally done.
Yes, sir, and you have a good day.
Same to you, ma'am. Thank you.
Bye-bye.
So, wow. I hung up on the line. I hung up the line with the surgeon's office, and then it hung up both lines as if they were, as if the primary care physician's office was on the surgeon's line without even me connecting them.
And the next available receptionist will assist you. Thank you for your patience.
Ah, gosh.
Please hold while I transfer your call.
There's no reason why this should be this difficult.
Please hold.
Okay. When patients are at risk, these situations are supposed to be stat. They're not supposed to prolong the care, because that becomes life-threatening.
you for holding. My name is Diana. How can I help you?
Hey, Diana, it's Omar again.
Yes, sir.
Yes, is Fallon there?
She's on the other line.
Oh, yeah, I was just talking to her when I was on the phone with Dr. Jarrod Robertson, the surgeon's office there at TMH Physician Partners.
Mm-hmm.
I just need to make sure that she has the correct fax number and all the information to make sure she sends a referral to the right place.
So we already have a lot of providers in our system because we send referrals all the time. So if we need any clarification on that, we will give you a call.
No, I can't do that. I can't wait for that. I don't have time for that, just in case if there's confusion, because I'm really busy. So,
all right,
is there a way?
Hold on.
Okay, great.
North Florida Medical, Fallon speaking. How may I help you?
Fallon. It's Omar again, man.
All right, so I got that information into your referral, but we just don't have to wait until Miss Carla comes back.
Perfect. Yes, I remember you telling me that. I was just trying to make sure that you had the correct fax number, the name of the doctor, and all the necessary pertinent information. So when Miss Carla Robertson arrives on Monday, you said Monday, right?
Mm-hmm.
So that's Monday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Monday. So Monday, August 10th, 2026. Did I say that correctly? I think that's that Monday, this upcoming Monday, that's August 10th, 2026, obviously, right?
Yeah.
Okay, perfect. So Monday, August 26th, Monday, August 10th, 2026, my primary care physician, Carla Robertson, she's going to send them the referral.
August 10th, she comes back. It's not a guarantee that she's going to get to it that same day because she'll be coming back to a lot of different requests from other patients also. So whatever your request falls in, then she will answer it according to whatever messages was left. But so you would just have to give her, since she'll be back Monday, anywhere from 24 to 48 hours to answer the referral.
So is there a way maybe you could put a note in there to tell them to put it as staffed? Because I've been trying to get this surgery scheduled for more than 2 years now. And literally it's the same type of delay. Like, for example, the dermatologist doesn't answer the phone, or I'll call them and ask them if they received the referral after my insurance company said they sent them the referral and authorization. And then, I'd call the surgeon for example, they say something along the lines of they don't even accept our insurance, but the insurance company is telling me they're within the network of Humana, Medicaid, and they do accept our insurance. They just need to update the provider list to make sure they remove them. And then, or some of them would say something like, we've already told Humana to remove us from their list, or we already have Humana patients, and Humana Medicaid hasn't even paid for their claims yet, so we're not accepting any more patients. We just keep ourselves on the list just to make us relevant in the sense of making sure they pay us. It's always some kind of excuse that it delays, my medical procedures, and it's making me more sick.
Well, I have that request in, so she will be, when she takes a look at it, she will get it rerouted for you, okay?
Okay, so it is.
You can either give us a call back Monday. I would say after lunch, sometime around 2, because the mornings do get a little hectic. So, I would say give us a call back around like 2 or 3 on Monday, to see if she had a chance to look at it.
Could you personally bring it to her attention? Like, hey, Omar is really trying to pursue a lot of great things in his life. He's got his daughter moving in with him in Tallahassee from South Florida. She just transferred her job from South Florida to Tallahassee. She's going to be enrolling in Tallahassee State College also. Omar and his daughter are going to be going to the same college. They're both pursuing a medical degree. Omar's pursuing his medical degree and law degree. He wants to get his MD, JD. But Omar is injured.
Sir, I would do what I can. So when she comes back Monday, just give us a call around 2 or 3 just to see if, she was able to get to the request. We do have we have a lot of patients, so she has been out for 2 days, going on 2 days now. So she will have a lot of requests. So if, it'll be either 24 to 48 hours. It could be Monday, it could be Tuesday, but you can still give us a call Monday at 2 or 3 because just to see if she's seen it. And then once she review it, she can rewrite that referral or get that referral rerouted to the right place. Right now, that's the only thing that I can tell you, the only thing that I can do. But I will talk with her on Monday about it.
Okay.
But right now, my hands is tied. There's nothing else that I can do.
Well, I would be the person to personally untie them for you, if you allow me to. I'd really appreciate it. And if you could,
okay, no problem.
If you could maybe assign a case manager or something to my chart, so they can make sure they follow up on these situations and make sure, these referrals are rerouted to the proper places. Or even if you could case manage this, my medical chart.
Well, just give us a call back Monday. I gotta go. I gotta check somebody out, so I can't be on the phone with you all morning.
All right, fellas. Is there anything I could do for you?
No. So just give me a call back on Monday around 2 or 3. My name is Fallon. Ask for me, and I'll look into it. Okay.
Okay. Have you eaten lunch today? Could I send you something for lunch?
All right. Have a good day.
All right. I'll send you some lunch.
All right. Bye.
All right. Bye. The time now is 10:32. Time now is 10:33 a.m. Today is Friday, August 7th, 2026. August 7th is the same day that I was attempted to be murdered and intentionally physically assaulted by Officer Ronnie Rodriguez from the City of Miami Police Department. Officer Ronnie Rodriguez's badge number is 42511. He put me in a chokehold, twisted my neck to the right, attempting to break my neck intentionally, then picked me up and body slammed me onto my left side. On August 7th, 2018, he did that in front of his supervisor, Sergeant Edwin Gomez, badge number 2364, because I told on him. I told the supervisor specifically that Rodriguez, badge number 42511, pushed me in my chest 3 times and wasn't willing to call a supervisor, and didn't call a supervisor until I started recording him with my camera phone. And when he saw me recording him with my camera phone, he said, "You want me to call a supervisor for you? I'll call a supervisor for you." And moving his neck and his head side to side in a threatening manner, as if he was ready to fight me because he knew I was going to tell on him. When the supervisor arrived, I told on him, and Rodriguez, badge number 42511, snuck up behind me out of retaliation, put me in a chokehold, twisted my neck to the right, and body slammed me onto my left side. Then he picked me up, took everything out of my pockets, put me in handcuffs, and put me in the backseat of the police car. And then a PRI, police responding to the incident officer, arrived named Leslie or Diaz, along with another officer named Officer Albello, badge number 1366, who could have possibly already been there because there was 2 police cars there at that crime scene when I approached Officer Ronnie Rodriguez and asked him for help originally because somebody was threatening my life. But Officer Albello, badge number 1366, appeared with Officer Leslie or Diaz, the police responding to the incident officer, PRI Officer Leslie or Diaz, badge number 40742, after I was attempted to be murdered and intentionally physically assaulted, and in the backseat of the police car that Ronnie Rodriguez, badge number 42511, put me in after Sergeant Edwin Gomez, badge number 2364, witnessed the attempt of murder. And PRI Officer Leslie or Diaz, badge number 40742, immediately approached Rodriguez, badge number 42511, and said, "So why'd you beat him up?" And then Rodriguez, badge number 42511, exchanged words with Leslie or Diaz, and then started yelling at Diaz, badge number 40742, and said, "Man, let's just take this kid somewhere and beat the shit out of him some more." And then Diaz, badge number 40742, told him to take me to Jackson Memorial Hospital. And then Rodriguez walked to the driver's side vehicle, the driver's side of the police vehicle that I was in the back seat of, opened the door, and started yelling and cussing at me and said, "When you don't listen, you get your ass beat." And then he slammed the door and he walked back to the opposite side to speak to Diaz, badge number 40742 again. And then he walked to the back trunk of the vehicle and started falsifying documentation for the incident report or the police report and wrote, "He transported me to Jackson Memorial Hospital because I was walking into traffic," which is 100% a lie. Once I got to Jackson Memorial Hospital, I called 911 from the hospital phone. They sent the rescue team with a gurney to take me to the emergency side of the hospital. And they scared them, yelled at them, and told them to leave, specifically several people wearing nurses' uniforms. And then they injected me in my rear end with something that caused me to go to sleep and gave me anaphylaxis. Then when I woke up, I called 911 again, told them exactly what I just stated. They said, "This time we're sending the internal affairs." They then sent an internal affairs detective with the same last name as Rodriguez, badge number 42511, but his name was Eric Rodriguez, not Ronnie Rodriguez. So Detective Eric Rodriguez from the Internal Affairs at the city of Miami arrived with 2 female Latin Internal Affairs detectives, and they took pictures of the visible wounds on my body caused by Officer Ronnie Rodriguez, badge number 42511 from the city of Miami Police Department. They then kept me there from August 7th, 2018 to August 17th, 2018. And on the 10th day, on August 17th, 2018, we had a probate court hearing at Jackson Memorial Hospital with the Honorable Judge Alvin Belent Jr., a prosecutor named Prosecutor Lourdes, and 2 public defenders that they assigned to help me, Public Defender Julianne D. Maria and Public Defender Hugh Keoth. And they proved that I did nothing wrong and I was beaten up by the police. And the Honorable Judge Alvin Belent Jr. clearly acknowledged that and wrote and signed off on the documentation from the probate court hearing that said it's an uncontested fact at this hearing. It's an uncontested fact at this hearing that Omar was beaten up by the police, and the doctors even saw signs of bruising. They immediately released me from that hospital jail setting. I then filed the lawsuit at the Miami-Dade County Courthouse, and then on March 27, 2019, I was beaten up by the police again while I was simply at the Homer, Bonner, and Jacobs law firm on the 14th floor of the Four Seasons Hotel. in reference to a lawsuit that I had to file against Chase Bank because of fraud that they were connected to with the Uber rideshare app. And they agreed to settle with me out of court. So Chase Bank hired Homer, Bonner & Jacobs law firm to settle with me out of court after I filed a lawsuit against them in federal court with the Honorable Judge Chief Justice Michael Moore. They then overnight rush delivered the settlement documentation to my home for me to sign, and we scheduled a 1 o'clock appointment, and they said they were going to call me at 1 p.m. They never called me. So with the documentation in hand and signed that the overnight rush FedEx delivered to me for me to sign, as well as the acknowledgement from the Honorable Chief Justice Michael Moore in federal court, which stated to immediately sign the documentation because we agreed to settle out of court, I went to the Homer, Bonner & Jacobs law firm on the 14th floor of the Four Seasons Hotel in downtown Brickell in Miami, and I asked to speak to the attorney so I could give them the documentation. They said the attorney isn't there and to just reschedule my appointment. I rescheduled my appointment. I then left. I was standing in front of the elevator, waiting for the elevator to open, and the elevator next to mine opened, and 2 police officers walked in, and they told me that they called the police on me and told them that I was trespassing. And I said, I'm here on business. I have a binding contract between me and Homer, Bonner & Jacobs law firm in reference to a settlement agreement that they overnight rushed delivered to me through FedEx for me to sign because of an agreement that we made in federal court with the Honorable Judge Chief Justice Michael Moore. And they said, well, they're saying you're trespassing. So we went downstairs, and as we were going downstairs, I was explaining to them the police brutality case and the fact that they were also trying to cover that case up as well. And I told them to be aware of that because if there's any other victims that they come in contact with who are complaining about the same thing, they'll know that this is happening, which I'm sure they're already aware that it's happening. But I'm bringing that to their attention also. And right before I walked into the parking garage, when we went downstairs together, and literally right before I walked into the parking garage to get my bicycle that was hanging on the wall next to the rest of the bicycles in front of the security booth for the Four Seasons Hotel, I asked the officers for their names and badge numbers because I needed to document that I spoke to them. I needed to document that the hotel falsified a police report and called the police and told them I was trespassing when I was there well within my legal rights and there on business. And the officers then jumped me from behind. I fell face first, and I got injured even more, and they made the injuries from the first police brutality case worse. They then arrested me, took me to jail. Once I was released from jail, I went to the Miami-Dade County Courthouse again and filed a lawsuit again against the City of Miami Police Department, against Officer Brown and Officer Brogdon. And after I filed that lawsuit, they ended up shutting down the courthouse and shutting down the government, and they said it's a coronavirus pandemic. Then they maliciously harassed me even more to the point where I had to move to Tallahassee, Florida for my safety. The time now is 10:42 a.m. Today is Friday, August 7th, 2026. The duration of this audio transcript is 1 hour, 23 minutes, and 9 seconds. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.